Hello students, in this video we will be discussing about construction. Actually we will be starting a series of this chapter construction because many of the students have many confusions related to the construction chapter. Here we will start with the small things and slowly we will move to the other parts also, like we will move to constructing the quadrilaterals also. First of all, we will try to understand how to construct a perpendicular bisector of any line, as well as we will try to construct the angle bisector of any given angle. So, first of all, let's start with the perpendicular bisector of any line segment. That is perpendicular bisector, okay, of any given line segment. Students, first of all, let us take any line segment. Let us consider we are taking a 6 centimeter line. Okay? Let us take any 6 centimeter line over here. The pencil should be sharp enough, and students, one thing that I would like to suggest, use a dark pencil so that whenever you draw any line or in exam also, you you draw it in such a way that the teacher can or the examiner can see the lines properly. Also, students, don't try to overwrite the lines. If the mistake has happened, just erase it and draw it again. Now, students, you can clearly see it. We have drawn a 6 centimeter line over here. Now, students, to perpendicularly bisect it, what we can do? The first thing, we need a compass along with the pencil, of course. Now, take any of the end, put the needle of the compass at any of the end, and try to stretch the compass more than half of the line segment. Why we are taking more than half of the line segment? Students, if we take it less than the half of the line segment, if we draw the arc, we won't be able to intersect both the arcs. From here, if we are drawing it, the first part, and here when we draw it, we won't get the arcs intersected. Let us see the first. Now, we have taken the compass, we have stretched the compass less than half of the line segment. So here is the first arc that we are drawing. This is the first one, and here it is the second one. Now see, both the arcs are not intersecting. Since both the arcs are not intersecting, we won't be able to get the intersection point to create a line. So students, what we do, we used to take or stretch the compass in such a way that it moves, it goes more than half of the line segment. It has bent more than half of the line segment, and from here, if we make one arc upside of the the line segment and one side in the lower section of the line segment, we will be able to get the intersecting point. Now here again from the second end we are doing the same thing, and here also we have done the same thing. And students, we have got two intersecting points. One is this one, the above the line segment, and one is this one, that is below the line segment. Students, when we join it, okay, let's join it, and after joining it, what do we get it here? That this point is the midpoint of this line segment, and also this is perpendicular to the line segment. Let's see it. Let's make it clear with the measurement. Now see it here. This is a 6 centimeter line, and this line is exactly falling at the midpoint, that is at 3 centimeter, and it is perpendicular to it. Perpendicular means it is making a 90 degree. See the bisector, this line is making a 90 degree angle with this given line segment. So let us name it as A, this is B, and this line, let us consider this line is L, M. This line has made has divided the line segment AB into two parts. So this is the process how we used to draw a perpendicular bisector of a given line. So let's move to the angle bisector now. Now students, let's move to the angle bisector part. Students, if we are given any angle, then how will we bisect that angle into two equal parts? We will discuss it now. Students, let us consider a 90-degree angle first over here. Why a 90-degree angle? Because most of the students are confused how to draw a 90-degree angle also. So let us take a small line first of all. Now let us consider this is the given line. And from any point we can get, first of all, take any point, and I am considering a point from the end point of this line segment and make a semicircle of it from here. Semicircle we have made it, and we have a compass which is not being disturbed. After we had made the semicircle, we will not disturb it. It means we will not close it, or also we will not stretch it. From one point from where it is being cut at the line segment, make a intersecting arc in the semicircle. This, and from here put another arc here. Okay? And from here, if we make one more arc, we will get 180 degree from here. So this semicircle is forming a straight angle, and a straight angle is always equal to 180 degree. Now, if we are dividing this semicircle into three parts, it means how much do we get each arc angle? So 180 degree has been divided into three parts. Therefore, every arc is making a 60 degree angle. That is, from here to here, it is a 60 degree angle. From here to here, it is a 60 degree angle. From here to here, it is a 60 degree angle. The students, this is 60. Of course, this is 60 and this is 60 plus 60. That is, if we draw a line from here, we get a 120 degree angle. And the midpoint of 60 and 120 is equals to how much? 60 and 120. The midpoint of here is, if we add 30 from here and if we subtract 30 from here, we will come to an angle that is 90 degree angle. Let us draw that midpoint here from here. From this 60 degree, make an arc in the upper portion, and from this next 60, that is 120 degree part, make one more arc intersecting the previous arc. The point where the intersection has happened, we will take the initial end point of it, and we will try to join the line with the intersecting point of the arcs. When we join it, we get a straight line that is making 90 degree with the horizontal. See, it is completely a 90 degree angle. You can clearly see it. It is a 90 degree angle from here. Okay? Now, to make a angle bisector of it. Angle bisector means 90 degree if we bisect it. If we bisect 90 degree, bisecting means dividing it into two parts, we get each part equal to 45 degree. Students, to bisect any angle, what should be done? First of all, make an arc from the vertex of the angle. So from here, the arc has already been made. Put the needle of the compass at one end, and obviously we will have to stretch the compass more than half of the arc. Okay, this arc. Now we have studied earlier in the perpendicular bisector of the line also that we have to stretch the compass more than half of the line segment. So here also we have stretched the compass more than half. Let us stretch it. Okay, we have stretched it more than half of it. Make one arc here, and from the other end means the arc, the semicircle, it is intersecting the other line, this line at this point, and here we are putting the needle again and making the intersection point. And now when the intersection point has been made, we have 2 points. One is the vertex and one is the intersecting point. Now when we join these two lines, we get a straight line, and this straight line is forming or dividing this 90 degree into two equal parts, each of 45 degree. Now so let's first confirm it. Now here we are getting, this is a 45 degree. You can clearly see it. This is a 40 degree, this is 50, and between 40 and 50 there is obviously 45 degree angle, and this is 90 degree. So therefore we get two equal angles that is 45 degree each. So this is the process how we used to bisect the angles. So that's it with the bisector part. Thank you very much for watching the video.